All right, all right. It's Monday, which of course means nothing because I haven't streamed in 4 months. But hi, how you doing? Welcome. It has been a while. How are you? I'm okay. I feel very good today. I'm doing a very selfish thing tonight. I show up out of nowhere after all this time, haven't streamed in forever, and the first thing we're gonna do is open packs of Final Fantasy because this isn't really well advertised on the channel, but I'm a massive Magic the Gathering fan. I have spent so much money with this hobby. It's actually a problem. But hi, how you doing? Let me see what's going on in chat. We got some familiar faces in here. D. Moguri, what's going on? Renaissance Lady, what's going on? Noxum, He Liz, Fairy Knuckles, Spencer, what's going on? I think I saw Steven in here. Jalen Della, want to see the packs? I want to see him too. That's what we're here for. Soisinho, what's going on? A Link to the Past, yeah. 4 months ago. It was quite a long time. Who else we got? Vector Sater, I think I said already. Untouchable Ethan. Card Sauce incoming. Wrong streamer, how you doing? Doing all right. How are y'all, man? It's good to see y'all. It's good to be back. I've been wanting to get back into streaming for a hot minute now, but life, you know what I'm saying? I would really, really like to start doing it again. And the thing was, I think whenever I started like this year's backlog, I was very much into the idea of what if I did some of the backlog games and it just didn't happen. I don't know. I think I might just be very undisciplined when it comes to multiple things. Obviously, I get the channel taken care of and all that, but it's hard to do other stuff regularly. But enough of that, man. Y'all are here to watch me open packs, right? Demogre says
This expansion was so hyped for me because I absolutely love both MTG and FF Love Sign.
Same. So let me just, first of all, I want to let you guys know this isn't any ordinary opening stream, all right? Because I have a little bit of luck on my side. This is the mat we're going to be opening on this. This is signed by Britt Barron, who plays as Tifa. This is signed by Susie Young, who plays Yuffie. This is signed by Brianna White, who plays Aerith. We have all kinds of good vibes. This is the perfect play mat to open all this stuff on. I'll show you what we got total. We have these two, which of course these are the two Final Fantasies that are I have actually played as far as what they had for the starters, like the commander decks. I haven't played 14, and I'm halfway through 6. In hindsight, I wish I had got 6. But I have these, and of course I have a box and a single that I got on whatnot. But the point is, we got a lot of stuff to open, and I'm really excited about it. Pinch Sleeky, what's going on? Just can't hang around for long. Got it back to a movie. I hope we get some goals too. So, but yeah, it's I've been a big fan of this for a long time. There was a handful of cards I was able to get ahead of time, just because like my local shop. So like this is my favorite deck. This is a Rafik of the Mini deck. This deck is ridiculously strong. It's not supposed to be CDH, but suddenly on turn 5 I'm swinging for like 40 sometimes. But yeah, I got a Tifa, so obviously she has to be in there because she's extremely strong in this deck. Literally just a land comes in, and if she has let's just say she has Eldrazi Conscription on her, because that's actually pretty easy to do in this deck. Suddenly she's like an 11/11. Oh, when I play the land, now she's a 22/22. Oh, Rafik's in play, that's getting doubled again from the double strike. So it's a really ridiculous deck. But I got a Tifa, and then I have as well, because I ordered it. Cheat, yeah. This is it. This is the cheat mat. Fairy Knuckles says much love from New Zealand. Oh man, gotta go back to work. Appreciate that, Fairy Knuckles. I'm sure I've been wanting to go to New Zealand for a long time. I've heard it's absolutely gorgeous. Also got a Lightning. This is going to be a commander for this deck that I've built. And this one's going to be kind of like a political type deck. Like it's going to be sort of like, can I mess with the table and get them to attack each other? Hey, if you attack so-and-so, I will attack them first with lightning and then make any damage you do doubled. Lightning is actually extremely good in this. I've never done this before, by the way, so I'm getting used to getting the cards up here. Extremely good card, and there's a couple different arts. There's another art of lightning that I would love to pull. The one that was I can't remember his first name, but Amano, one of the longtime Final Fantasy artists. He made one. He drew one, and I would love to pull that. And you can in this. The number one card that I want to pull is the Tifa Martial Artist, but I wouldn't be able to get that because it's only for collector packs. So, do y'all want to start with the decks, or do y'all want to start with the box? Because it's all getting open, so I'll kind of leave it up to y'all. It's a lovely mat, isn't it? Anoxism says, that's a beautiful mat. Where'd you get it? Actually, eBay. I was debating. I kind of went before this happened. I was kind of having a little bit of a saga where all I wanted to do was buy. I'll actually show you guys maybe if I can get this to pull up right. There we go. I actually was. If I could look it up just real quick and show y'all. There is actually a Final Fantasy card game, and for the longest time I was wanting to get a handful of different cards, including this one. Didn't get it because it's hard for me to rationalize it whenever I knew the Magic the Gathering set was going to come out. And funny enough, as fate would have it, and I'm actually thrilled to death about this. I'll show you guys, but if there is a saving grace, and that's actually one of the cool things about this set, is not only do they make original art for the set, but they also have a subset of the cards in the set that are just art from the series itself. One of them being that particular art. If I could find it, I actually have it handy right here. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's gone. Oh, I know where it's at. It's in the other one. The one. Give me a second and I'll go find it. I know exactly where it's at. It won't really be a find. It'll be a grab. The box. Okay, so the box then. Understood. Yeah, so funny enough, they did print that art, and it's a lovely card. Stroke of Midnight. It's a card. It's kind of like, the new beast within. If you play Commander, it's just remove a permanent. It's extremely good, and then a 1 white human is much more doable than a 3/3 beast or a swan or whatever, because it just sits there. So it's nice. Doesn't kill a land, but there's very few. I wouldn't say very few cases, but there's more cases where you're going to want to get a non-land permanent than a land. So you want the box first. We'll do the box. I think there's a version of the Tifa Martial Artist in the Cloud deck. There is, Spencer. I just want that one art. This is the card that I want more than anything else. I'm not gonna be able to get, but it's this art. I want to build this as the commander, and I need to actually change the screen so I can show y'all. It's this card. I want to build Tifa Martial Artist, and I'm going to, and I have. It's going to be in the pre-con. However, I didn't. This particular full art version of it is not in there, and so that's kind of what we're dealing with. The Surge foil for it is like massively expensive. I saw it on sale for $150, and I should have done it, but I didn't pull a trigger, and then it was too late, and Card Kingdom sold out of them. So it is what it is. But let's open some packs. Posture check. Thank you, Will. This right here, before we get into the box, this is the a command tower from the Final Fantasy VI collector commander precon. I got it on Whatnot, and it was just kind of me trying Whatnot out. So this is for Final Fantasy VI. I don't think I've been to this location yet. I'm probably at the halfway point of Final Fantasy VI right now, and it's been delightful. How do I open this? My bare hand. Daryl Talks Magic Channel win. I would honestly love to do it. Oh, that reminds me, Spencer, now that you said that, there's actually a cool thing going on right now, y'all. So here's what you can do. Oh, God, don't freeze on me. See, I've never done this before. Half of this is just me being very indulgent. I've always wanted to open cards on stream. It's anything. I've always wanted to open any card on stream. This felt like the first time I could really get away with it and people would give a damn. But that reminds me, Spencer. This is actually, funny enough, this is a stream where if you will follow and subscribe and then post your favorite, if you post your favorite Final Fantasy character in the comments, you will actually be entered into a drawing. And at the end of the stream, you will win exactly nothing. These are my Magic cards. Get your own. That is not happening. This is not a thing. We are not sponsored. This is me being selfish. So here we go. Untouchable Town says, Daryl, do you think there would be a special edition Italian government version of this pack? Hilariously, that is the colors that she is in. She is in the Italian flag colors, which is just, they had to know what they were doing, right? Surely. So here we go. We have a nice little insert. We don't care about that. We want this. I'm going to try to do the display box thing. There we go. Oh boy. I'm getting nervous. It's time. Yeah, so I really don't know what I want out of here. I just kind of want to experience it, which is nice to go in with no expectations. It would be nice to hit a VV. It would be nice to hit the fancy lightning. I'm gonna go over to Changing the music real quick. Let's try that one. There should be. Surely they... Would they have these packs in Italian? Surely they would, right? Hey, first pack, y'all. Let's do it. This is going to be fun. All right, let me figure out where I need to kind of be putting this for y'all to see. All right. Namazu Trader. Appreciates Wanderings. That's the Town Search. They did such a good job with these. Got the Warrior Light on here. Final Fantasy 1 throwback. This is actually pretty good for 2 mana. Red Mage's Rapier. I'm having so much fun right now. We're 1 pack in. I've always wanted to do this. Just like, all right, guys, here we go. First pack. That's actually very good if you're doing like a Spell Slinger type deck. I'm going to pull that one aside. Iron Giant. Adventurer's Inn. Oh, I'm feeling really nice. Gold Saucer. See, I haven't seen a lot of these cards because at some point I stopped looking at the spoilers. Point the cards a little bit more at the camera. All right, bet. The Gold Saucer. And see, what they did a good job with as well, so you can flip a coin. If you do in the flip, create a treasure token, sacrifice 2 artifacts. They really did a good job of making the mechanics kind of work like they actually do in the game. And I'll kind of show you what I mean when we get to some of the sagas. Stolen Uniform, this is a moment. That's a good sign, boys. Let's go. Jumbo Kakitar. Extremely good card. This is insane that this exists at all. Plus 999 is just so stupid. There's a card in Magic, and by the way, another reason I'm kind of doing this stream is because if you don't know anything about Magic, but you like Final Fantasy, this is going to be a really good spot to start up. And I kind of just want to share it with y'all. But this number is not normal. If you play Magic, this number is not normal at all. It is a low-value game. This card is a 1/7. This card here is a 3/3. Plus 9999 is insanity. So that's a hell of a hit. I think that card is actually kind of... That's a hell of a first pack. That's a hell of a first pack. That's a hell of a first pack. That's the first... I was about to sit here and talk about this Stolen Uniform. This is a part in Final Fantasy VI when Locke steals a uniform. We got a Buster Sword, boys. And there it is. And what's cool about this, by the way, and that's an extremely good pack. Well, the rest of the box is going to be garbage. What I like about this, the way they've done Buster Sword is like Cloud's Buster Sword, because you do have like the materia in it. It just as itself, it does a ton of things. I was kind of explaining that to Spencer the other day. He was asking me about it, but like because that's kind of the idea. Is like it just does a lot of things. So it's like I think what is it? I should read it. Draw a card, which is nice, and then you can cast a spell from your hand. So it's almost like it's like you're activating materia. So very cool. Anyways, let's finish the pack, I guess. Final Days. All right, and then we have these art cards. Well, I probably will save the art cards for these. By the way, in case you're curious, guys, if you want to do this, and these are just way too expensive, if you look up and like the art you like, that card is extremely expensive. They do have these art cards at the end that are not playable in tournaments, but they are the art, and they look very, very nice. These are usually very cheap. So if you want to collect just the art cards, you can totally do that if you have no interest in playing Magic, but you want to collect the art. So, hell of a first pack. Not bad. Sword combo, you stash, then gain MP, then use limit break. Bingo, exactly. It's just so nice. It's so, so nice. Hell of a first pack, y'all. I actually pre-ordered this box on day one. Literally the day that they announced everything and they made pre-orders available. I got it in MSRP, which was nice. I should have got it. That's backwards. Call the Mountain Chocobo. The Chocobos are funny because each one... they're in every game, so it's like, oh, something else I should say. It always specifies here at the very bottom which Final Fantasy it's from. So, call them on Chocobo. Let me see if I can get this like actually up against for y'all. Goo boo boo boo. I'm not gonna pronounce that right now. Scorpion Sentinel. Okay, the summons. I apologize for geeking out so much. In Magic, there's a card called a Saga, and each turn you'd put another counter, and the next ability activates. they made, and that's existed before Final Fantasy came into the game. What they did is they made all the summons like the big Chocobo and Bahamut and all of those Shiva. They made them all sagas because what do Final Fantasy summons do? They show up, they do their effects, then they leave, and they usually have some big effect before they leave. Exactly how sagas work. Really, really nice job they did with that. Surveil. You should, Jimmy. And the nice thing about Arena, I will say, everyone in the Magic community bitches about it, but Arena is actually an extremely good way to approach the game. Even if you don't play, like Standard, which is sort of the expensive version, you can always just go in and draft, and just making a deck out of nothing is a lot of fun. This guy, if I remember right, might be a very good equipment general. Dwarven is battlefield control at 2 mana. Yeah, so he's. And I say general because there's lots of different formats. My friends and I generally play Commander, which means you have to have it. It's a 99 card deck. It's one of each card that you play. You can't have multiples. All the other formats you can have multiples. But that's sort of like the bigger format nowadays is Commander. That's what we kind of all play. Coral Sword, Swallowed by Leviathan, Triple Triad. People were talking about this being a really good card, so that's actually kind of a good pull, I think. Haven't played, I think it's 8, right? Haven't played 8 yet, but yeah, if you bingo, exactly, Vector. It's there are ways to make it cheap, but it is very much like you have to be disciplined, and you can kind of only build one deck. And then now that we're gonna complain about it because I also have some complaints. Arena, you can't just like try a deck. As soon as you get the card, you're locked into it. As soon as you spend like the resource to get it, there's no taking the card back, so you can't just brainstorm decks on there. Yeah, C. Demogray says, I quit physical to play Arena exclusively because I don't have to sink nearly as much money and it requires much less time investment. Yeah, you don't have to go out to a shop, you don't have to do all the other things. It's very nice for a lot of people. It just depends who you are. But I will also say that playing physical Standard, which I've done in the past, it's a lot of fun, but whoa, you do. There was a day, once upon a time, where I had to like get 4 Cavern of Souls whenever it came out back in like 2011 or 2012, and that was expensive for a Standard deck. Aerith Rescue Mission, if you guys remember, this is the Final Fantasy VII stairway bit, and it's really funny because, again, take the elevator, create 3 tokens or heroes, right? Take 59 flights of stairs, and then you could tap 3 target creatures, which basically means like you slow them down, but it does not counter. So again, it's very, very like they're trying to be as synergistic with what actually happens as possible. Very, very cool. Oh no, not Sephiroth's Intervention. Digimon TCG game rise up. I've opened some Digimon TCG. It's a fun little game. What I think is brilliant about that game is the turn counter. How you spin the turn counter, and then the more you use, the more resource you give your opponent. You can like overcharge it or whatever. Very cool. Very nice Syncopate. I love they put Seymour on it. That's actually a very nice Seymour art. Fucking IRS asshole. He's like the worst Final Fantasy. I can't stand Sephiroth. And his like. It's like a weird high school counselor voice. Ugh, can't stand him. Blitzball. Love that. Travel the Overworld. Albad Salvagers. I think this might actually be something I need to play. Whenever this creature dies. Okay, so this is just this is a Blood Artist with an extra mana attached to it. So I mean that's a card I might want to play and taste. I can't decide. We'll see. Also, why did I make 2 different stacks? This is the maybe pile. Glue's Final Act. X-Death, Void, Warlock. We got Matoya. This is from Final Fantasy IV, which I've been told to play. Whenever you scry or surveil, draw a card. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be into that one. Hell of a card. Side quest, just catch a fish. Islands. I'm going to keep my full art islands because I really want to have those. And then, of course, you have your art card. Lovely. Do I want to make an art card stack? Probably. 4 stacks, y'all. I can't believe I got a Buster Sword and a Jumbo Cactuar 1 pack. Let's go. Azakaris, what's going on? Daryl streams games. I do be doing that. Play for, says Steven. I know, Steven. Let's see. Jimmy the Endall says, I love card games. I played Disney Lorcana primarily. Really? How is that? I have been so tempted to play Lorcana, but card games are so like you can only play one and like financially recover, you know. Picked up Final Fantasy 10 and 7 commander decks from my LGS. Little collective booster sample and a full. See, that's what I'm saying. I do have two. There's two chances actually. I take it back to get the Tifa that I'm talking about. There's two chances to pull that $200 card, and it's out of those. So technically, I have a shot. Blitzball shot. Combat tutorial. Paladin's Arms. I seem to remember. This needs to go in my maybe pile. Sepatender. Undercity Diorat. Crossroads Village. Ooh, Wild Rose Rebellion. This is the first. This is one of the Amino cards. This is the first illustration. Yeah, that's what they're calling it. The illustration rares. So cool, and that's a counter spell, and that's a highly played card. So that might actually see play in one of my decks. Love that, and that's Final Fantasy 2. Beautiful. We're gonna put that in this pile. Circle of Power. We're in the right uncommons now. Thief's Knife. +1/+1. It is combat damage to a player. Draw a card. Yeah, we're probably gonna put that in my little pile because I'm building a deck that's gonna want all the job select cards. I see blue and can see. That's so facts. Oh, we got Ifrit. Okay, awesome. So that's a good little pull right there. Just to have that art. May discard a card if you do draw a card. Beautiful. We got Edgar, King of Vigoro. This is cool because he has, this is a callback to the coin flip scene. The first time you flip a coin or one or more coins each turn, those coins come up heads and you win those flips. So there's a lot of synergy because there are a handful of coin flip decks in the game and just such a cool synergy for that. A foil Dark Confidant. That's a pretty damn good pull. Beginning your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand, you lose life equal to its mana value. That's a hell of a pull because that card's going to see a lot of play. Beautiful. Happy with that one. Keep my full art over here, and we got a bird token. In case you're wondering, if you're seeing this and thinking maybe Final Fantasy's for me, maybe I'm going to get into it. Or excuse me, if you think Magic is for me, I'm going to get into it because it's got Final Fantasy. You can, in fact, build a Chocobo deck, and it's very viable. there is a Chocobo thing happening right now. So certainly give that a thought. Rokana is incredible, says Jimmy the Endall. Easy to learn, but lots of depth. Very similar to MTG mechanically, but simpler and with a more elegant resource system. No mana screw situations. See, I'm very interested to hear that, Jimmy, because Magic actually got ruined for me. I'm sure you guys have heard of the game Inscription. Played Inscription, and what they did in that game was they had two decks. You had basically a squirrel pile, and then you had your actual cards, and you could each turn decide, do I want a squirrel or do I want, like an actual draw? I thought that was brilliant because you're never going to get resource screwed because in Magic you shuffle everything into one deck. I thought that was brilliant, and I think the solution that Digimon came up with is brilliant. Magic's a 30-plus-year-old game at this point. I think being mana screwed is just an antique of the time. I think that we need to separate the resources out if we're going to do that, All right, let me get this moved up some. Welcome to the Church of Landfall. Birdfall, baby. Gale Cat. Suplex. Again, if you know, you know. There was a scene in Final Fantasy VI, and it's funny because I saw this card the day after I played that scene, and it happened serendipitously. Like, I literally chose Suplex to see, and sure enough, he suplexes that fucking train. We got a world map, Hilgigas, which is also from 6, I'm just realizing. Okay, cool. Freya Crescent. This is a pretty dang good card at Uncommon. If you're playing Draft, this is one you want to circle. It does a lot. It does a lot for one. So, certainly... We got another Fenrir. Oh, no, I think this is the first Fenrir. Bad Salvagers. Arden. And we got a Jill. Not bad. Not bad. And I still need to play 16, by the way. I have it downloaded and everything. It's just waiting for me. So, beautiful. There is a full art Pretty Jill that you can get. We won't pull it here, but it does exist. And, of course, we have some land. Oh, that's a W. That's a good art card right there. This is, I forgot what the card actually is called. And I don't remember if it's a reprint. We'll find out later. But, that's a hell of an art pull. That might actually be the play, is just collecting these. Because I was going to collect the entire set. But then I realized that would financially ruin me. So I said, to hell with that. Beautiful. On to the next. The 16 really charmed me. You know, maybe start collecting art cards. I'm telling you, Renaissance, it's the way to go, and it's reasonable. You know, of course, I imagine with this set they're going to be more popular with the other sets. Item Shopkeep, Marlboro, which how did they get away with that? Marlboro, like the cigarette? What? Bard's Bow, Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. I really want to draft this set. That sounds like so much fun. Enters tap chain of permanent. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm just having a thought about a deck I might build. You're Not Alone. Laughing Mad. Look at the art on that. Look how cool Kefka looks. I get the Kefka hype now that I'm playing the game. Oh, and look how you have Terra riding in over the top there. That is awesome. God, they did such a good job with this set. Oh, it's so fucking cool. What does it do? Now I want to play it in a deck. It's just a draw into a flashback. Damn it! I wish that was. I wish they had. Damn it! That's so good. That's so cool. What Orsite? Here we go. We got Winota. This is actually a very commonly built commander, but it's being reskinned as Bart's. Very, very cool. We got Rydia, Summoner of Mist. This card is stupidly good for an uncommon. A lot of people are going to build this actually as a commander, which is awesome. Shane, what's going on? This has already financially ruined me. Yeah. It's the world we live in. Eject. Spell can't be countered. Summon Esper Rumbu. This is also from 6. I'm just remembering. Yeah, this is like... Yeah, I remember this. Okay. Baltier and Friend. Scorpion Sentinel. I don't think... They didn't print fancy lands for the set, I don't think. Like, and when I say fancy lands, I mean, I don't think they printed, like, proper dual lands like they do in some sets. Okay. So the big pull so far, if you're just joining us, we got a Jumbo Cactar and a Buster Sword in the first pack. Since then, it's been a little bit quieter. We did get a foil Dark Confidant, so it's been pretty good so far. We're eating good tonight. And we barely scratched the back. The box, rather. Yeah, I would really like to just get all the Final Fantasies played, at least like 4 and beyond. They say the first 3 are kind of antiquated at this point, but there's still some charm there to be found. But like, you know, there's certain things I feel like you gotta experience, and I think 4 and beyond are certainly that. I just take Infantry. Make sure you guys can see all right. Warrior Sword. Yeah, this job select thing is like for Mirrodin and what's the other one? Where you get a germ. But the point is the equipments have been slow in the past because they have to come in and then you later have to pay their equip cost. But a lot of these new equipments, they're saying, hey, it comes in and you instantly get a token to go with it, which is nice. It kind of makes it a little bit more viable. And then there's some fun stuff you can do. Instant Ramen. I think a lot of you guys that have played 15 will really appreciate this. When it enters, draw a card, sacrifice it, you gain 3 life. So, and the fact that it has flash, meaning you can play it on not your turn, really adds instant ramen, a little bit of flavor to that, and so that's very cool. Sleep Magic. Ashen, what's going on? I love instant ramen, absolutely. Kagitar, hell of a card. If you're playing draft, and I think return to its owner's hand. There's still a lot you could do with that. That's really fun. A Garnet. I think we maybe already pulled a Garnet, but awesome. This is going to be a hell of a card if you're trying to make a commander around sagas. I got a buddy that I think is in fact doing that. Relentless. What is this from? This is from 8. I wouldn't know what this is. Genji Glove. That's really cool. Double Strike. If it attacks its first combat, there's an additional. That's actually. I might need to play that. I'm gonna deck that I need to go in. Genji Glove is awesome. Thieves' Knives and foil. A foil land. And then what land is this? This is from 8. And we have a hero token. That's a nice full art land right there, baby. I love that. Quick little stretch. A little stretch with that ass. Pretty good box so far. And even if I pulled a shit, I'd just be so happy to be doing this. I'm so happy. It has been a months and months I have waited for this. In the meantime, since we are in fact a gaming channel here, I suppose, what are y'all playing lately? I have not had much time to play much of anything, except I did finish Expedition 33, and it was sensational. No spoilers for anybody, but holy shit, what a good game. Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Suncyst, so Suncrist. Very different meaning without that R. Let's see, Elder. Just be Hollow Knight. Was it your first time playing it, Julian Dilla, was it your first time playing it? I want to make sure I got your name right. Vince's Limit Break. Ooh. That just reminds me, I'm trying to pull Tiva's Limit Break. I know that's in here. It's a common, I think. Creature dies. Oh, that's so cool. So you can pay a little bit more and it'll come back with different. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's so cool. Fantasy Life right now. Got you. Oh, the new Deltarune. Yeah, see, I've got to get on that. I fancy myself a little bit of a Deltarune content creator after doing the one video about Chapter 2. I got to get on that too. I'm behind. Side quest, play Blitzball. Oh, this is nice. Von Street Thief. Lovely. That's Tharir. And the art card is, I think that's Edgar, isn't it? So nice. Chapter 3 boss is mean. There's theories. Yeah, there's got to be a lot of theories. How long has it taken people to get through chapters 3 and 4? Because I seem to remember 2 took like 3 hours. You know, like Toby doesn't make long ass games. Summer tradition of playing Octopath. Renaissance, you mentioned Octopath. For this most recent video, I just finished. They won't go up for a while, unfortunately. I discovered Octopath 2's music, because I've played Octopath 1, I haven't played 2 yet. And I discovered Octopath 2's music, and I was just like, oh. I was just like, my soul was slowly floating away from my body. Blazing Bomb. Show me a VV. Oh, here we go. Fight On. Very cool. We have an Aerith and a Yuffie. That's actually... That might be pretty good for as a replacement. What does Dread Return do? Dread Return makes it go to the battlefield. Victimize. Victimize also makes it go to the battlefield? It's my maybe pile. It's a little brainstorm pile right there. Let's see. We got Iron Jane again. This is Captain Lemon. Actually, I don't know who this is, actually, but this is Van from Final Fantasy 11. Or 12, excuse me. Very cool. It's going to go in the art pile. We got an Ether. Copy that spell you may choose. Restores 28 MP. See? Gives you some mana and lets you do it again. That's so cool. I just love the attention to detail like that. Oh, Shane, you'd love Octopath. Especially you would love Octopath. If you love Chrono Trigger and you loved FF6 like I know you do, yeah, you're going to have a time. But we got Noctis. Here we go. Prince of Lucis. I haven't played 15 either. 15 is the one that I hear is kind of all right, but then other people are like, oh, you got to play it. So I don't know what to think of it. Hell of a card if you wanted to build around that. We have Seed Academy, which does it transform? What does it transform into? Is this a spoiler for Final Fantasy VIII? Okay. Maybe that's the airship that you get in 8. Very cool. We got Aerith Rescue Mission, but in foil this time. So, love that. Another land, another hero. 15 has a lot of charm. That's what I've heard. It's just that, like, I guess maybe mechanically it wasn't what they were. It felt more like an experiment mechanically, maybe, but the charm was there, the writing was there, all that type stuff. Grinding Tekken 8 says Demogory. Interesting. I've been kind of grinding a little bit of Smash and a little bit of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus because we have a bit of a homie tournament coming up here soon. Me and the boys get together and duke it out, and I'm trying to pull my weight this year. Mountain Chocobo. White Mage's Staff. Definitely was going to be putting this in a deck that I'm kind of building. So, yep, I like that. Crossroads Village. This is I forgot exactly what the equivalent to that is in the game before this set. Propto Argentum. Capital City. That's from 6, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's 16. Just kidding. It's lovely art. Goodness gracious. It feels unfinished. Interesting. Still impressive that they did what they did. We got the Crystals Chosen. Oh, this is the art style, or the art version of Stolen Uniform. Choose target equipment. I think, yeah, you change creature and equipment, gain control of the equipment, attach it to the living creature. Yeah, that's just really fun, the flavor on that. The water crystal, great. Okay, so a little bit of a fun fact. The crystals, there's 5 of them, and I forget, I guess it's Final Fantasy 3. But they kind of do this in a lot of Magic sets. They'll create 5 different cards, and they're like all cousins to each other, and there's each color, you know? I want to say the blue one is one of the better ones because, it's got the mill attached to it. So it gives you a lot of value for that 4 mana. So it's pretty good. And then go ahead and get we have a lot of FF6 going on with our art cards. Let's see, this goes here, and this is from 4. And I can only assume this is what the map looks like. You know what I mean? Fun. We got the FF13 music going, so maybe it's time to pull a lightning. I'm manifesting it now. Let's see what we got. Chocobo Kick. Dreams of Laguna. Magic Infantry. So far, the signed Tifa mat has really come in handy. The water crystal's crazy. Yeah, it is. Laughing Mad. I just love that. But when I got this signed, I went to a con with a buddy of mine. It was the first anime convention I ever went. I didn't pull the lightning. I bought it, which is a whole thing of itself. I'm typically a singles buyer. I don't really open packs that much, which is why this is kind of an anomaly. We got Lock Hole. But when I got this signed, it was really cool because I got to not only get the signature, but just kind of have a nice conversation with everybody. And Britt Barron, who plays Tifa, was extraordinarily nice. She saw the mat and she was like, "Oh, that's amazing." She was telling me about how her husband also plays Magic, and she was kind of wondering if that's what it was for. We did get 13, by the way. And so she was really excited about something. And I asked her about the next game because obviously the next game is going to be the third in the remake trilogy and all that. And I kind of told her, I said, I don't know how much you really know about the original, but this final act is where Tifa really stands out. And she just kind of shot me a look and she goes, "I know. I'm really nervous about it, actually." And I was like, "Oh, it's going to be fine. You did such a great job with the first 2." But so she knows. That's going to be a very important game. And I'm excited to see where they go with it because after the conclusion of Rebirth, there's a lot of different angles that they could take with it. But I do feel like some of the multiverse stuff, I'm just going to adjust my seat. I do feel like some of the multiverse stuff that they kind of teased was less about actually there being multiple timelines and more about just sort of teasing the emotions of what could be. So we'll see what actually happens. It's Nomura. Anything could happen. It really was. I played both FSM Remix installed, but just didn't play. They're very good. They are very AAA in that it feels very super duper polished and all that. We got a lightning bolt. That's awesome. This is also from 13. That could be a sign. Maybe we're gonna pull a lightning here in a second. But I wanted this one because I'm gonna probably play lightning in that. I'm probably gonna play lightning bolt in the lightning set. Rebirth took me 100 hours easily. Yeah, same. It was, and I don't regret it one bit. Oh, I remember someone saying this was a very good card. Dies, but yeah. Pretty good. Delivery Moogle. Yeah, we got Opera Love Song. This is a fun chapter in FF6. This whole thing where Celes had to. Also, how do y'all say it? Because I'm uninitiated. I've played half of 6, and I've always said Celes, but is it something else? I feel like I heard it differently. But this whole chapter where she had to kind of do the fake opera thing, I messed it up. I got the lines wrong. I had to come back, and the dude was like, "Don't mess up again." Well, that's a lot of money. I think I'm about to pull something good. I see something juicy. Side quest, catch fish. We got Minwu, White Mage, and just kidding. I saw something I thought I saw, but I didn't see it. Ready to return. And some more. Oh, there we go. This right here, I would like a deck. I have the Tifa deck that I'm making. I literally want this to be the only planes I run, so I got to get a bunch of copies of this. Lovely, so cool. I'm having so much fun. He's like Bartolome without the sacrifice ability. Okay, I see. I'm not Aaron. What's going on, man? It has in fact been a while. Thank you, man. Yeah, they are very, very nice, aren't they? Let's see. Doom Grace is my favorite Final Fantasy is 12. See, I feel like that's a hot take. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't say that. But I have heard good things. But I haven't heard a lot of them, you know? The little bit I do hear is good. But I don't hear like a tsunami of, oh my god, you've got to play it. Like you kind of hear some of the other ones. But like I say, I really want to get to it. Yeah, I know, Steven. FF6 has been pretty phenomenal. And I get it. And you know what it is that I've really enjoyed about playing it? Is it feels very whimsical and silly. Like the game never takes itself too seriously. As much as I love Rebirth, or Remake, I feel like it took itself a little too seriously. Rebirth got a little sillier, and so that was all fine. But yeah, this is such a cool card. This is such a cool card. But 6 does feel very quintessential Final Fantasy 6. Speaking of which, this is amazing. Just the way they have this set up. So it's like you have the, it's literally just like the screen is set up in 6. You have your heroes over here, you have the enemy over here. And the fact that it's called Battle Menu, and then you have 4 different options, and each one does something different in the game of Magic, is so cool to me. I absolutely love that. This is such a cool card design. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yes. Yes, dude. Yes. Oh my. Yes. Fuck yeah, dude. God, it is I, your humble servant, Daryl. I just would like to remind you that I love being your favorite. What else is in this pack? I don't even care at this point. Watch, there's going to be something else amazing. We got a cool Kefka art card. I got to collect these art cards, dude. This is happening now. We have a FF1 Mountain, and we have a foil Titus, but not the foil Titus everyone wants. It's not foil, but I don't give a fuck. Look at this art, dude. Oh, good heavens. Look how fucking... Hang on, just pause, everybody. I gotta get a sleeve. Can't leave that one unsleeved. In the heat of battle, when the world needed him most, he don't miss. You can really hear him bust your sword that day. Look at that. This is Kartar Shiki, who actually I don't know the context of who that would be in the world of Final Fantasy, but man, I mean, just look at the little flames, dude. Look at how, like, around his eyes, like, he looks like he's going through it. You know, like, this is very much the Cloud is pissed off and thinks he's Sephiroth or something. You know, like, this is I have my demons, Cloud. Oh my goodness. What a clean, this is why you buy packs, guys. Ooh. Yeah, that's one of the hits for the play boosters anyways. So, yeah, that one just gets its own little spot. I'm just gonna put this over here. The Tifa mat is working, y'all. shout out to Britt, big preach. It's going just fine. That's a clean hit. Yeah, you have to do it, Sharky. And honestly, I'm unprepared. I had to walk across this room to go get the sleeve. I should have actually. Let me just grab a couple. Now we're gonna manifest it. Now we're just going to manifest it. Now we're going to say, yeah, I'm going to need these sleeves now. So let me go ahead and get these over here. Oh, what a W. What a clean W. And let me put these right here. Okay. Onward. You know what's fucked up about this? Now I just want to buy more packs. Like, I'm trying to build decks, and so, I actually have things I need. But, Okay, here we go. Let's see what other fun awaits. We got Fat Chocobo. Let's go. Let's see. He makes a bird. Whenever you, again, landfall. Whenever land you control enters, it gets +1/+0. And then creatures you control gain trample for 3 turns. That is spectacular. We love that. Sages, I actually don't know that I know this word. But it is a job select. It is an equipment. It's going to go in my brainstorming pile because I might be building a blue-white equipment deck. For those that do play, I'm just curious. For those that do play Magic in chat, and there may not be anyone, and that's okay if that's the truth. But for those that do play, I think Dimagori said they play. But like, what do y'all have? Like, what do y'all play? What format do you play? If you play Commander, what have you built? Weapons vendor, you may too. Oh, that's kind of fun. We'll see. I don't know. Haste Magic. +1/+0 gains haste. Exile top card. You can play it until you get extend step. I actually might need to put this in. I have a Veyron deck, so that might go in the brainstorm pile. Rizal says I allow myself a single Pokemon booster pack in my local gaming store if I'm ready. If I'm already getting something else, but they've been out of them for months. I see. Oh, this is cool. This is Farseek. That's really fun. This is from 4. Farseek is a highly played card. Yeah, and Pokemon is another one where I've like struggled because I would love to get into it because the cards are just beautiful and they do really retain their value. The only card that the number 1 Pokemon card that I want, we'll take a small, after this pack we'll take a small detour and I'll show you the number 1 Pokemon card that I want. Oh, I got a Sid, boys. we have a secret little competition, my friend group, where every time you get a Sid, we all got a booster box. Whoever gets the most Sids wins a mystery prize that no one has defined yet. Okay, so Bart's Boko, and then we have la-di-da. The hero goes here. Okay, that's all fine. But yeah, if I could just a tiny detour so I can show you all this. What is it? I can't type sideways. Give me a second. That might be enough, right? Surely that's enough to pull it out. Dinky. Here it is. This is the number 1 Pokemon card I want, and I say that as someone that owns like 0 Pokemon cards. Where the hell is the? There it is. This Garchomp. I want this Garchomp really bad because just look how cool it is. You've got Cynthia in the background, but you've also got like the Tron in the background, the audience, and the composition. Everything about it just works. So fucking diesel. I want this really bad, but I'm not gonna spend $200 on it. It's a piece of cardboard. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Any users? Man. Okay. All right, let's see. Frozen Peaches, what's going on? Frozen, I need to hit you up, actually. I need to hit you. I don't know if that's a thing you can do on Twitch anymore, but please DM me, Frozen. I might need your assistance for something. Simply because I know you are a hell of a Smash player. DM me. Everyone likes Cynthia, for sure. And I think it's because we all remember she was like the first Dark Souls boss we ever fought. I just realized there's a card I really need that I haven't seen yet, I don't think. It's like a 1-drop white, it's like a white magic or something. I need that card really bad, but this magic damper is like a version of it. It's just not quite the one that I want. All right, moving on. I'd be so down, yeah, DM me. I basically boils down to I need to play Smash with you. We got the T-Rex, we got Invictus N, we got Vince's Limit Break, we got the Samurai Katana, we got we got that. I literally pulled it. There it is. That's what I was looking for. It was freezing on me. I'm just giving it a second to catch up. Yeah, I apologize for any sort of stuttering that's going on with this because I have never. Why is it has like catch up? I've never done the this type of stream before, and I'm using this weird software that like broadcasts from my phone. My phone's recording this, so I apologize. But this card is extremely good for one white mana. Target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Such a good way to bounce away removal extremely cheaply. And if you have the mana, because there's a card called Tameo. Is it Tameo's Tameo Safekeeping. Love that card. It's a 1 green, and it does the same thing. But this has the option to I can pay 4 more mana, and everything I got gets indestructible and hexproof, and I gain 6 life. So good. So if you have the 5 mana, you can just save the whole day. Very, very good card. I'll be playing the hell out of that. That card, keep an eye on it, because it's one of those little uncommons that's going to sit around $3 for a long time. It's not going to be change anymore. We got a side quest. We've got a lot of catch of fishes. We got the Machinist Arsenal. Actually, I didn't need that card. I'm really glad I pulled that. And we got a full Geode in case I decided to do that. So that's fun. Lovely. Grew up with Gen 3 and never had Whiplash in Gen 4. IP webcam. You need IP. What is built in the camera driver? No shit. Really? Well, here I am making things more difficult. Thank you for saying that, DMcGree. I appreciate that. That's extremely helpful. I don't know how many packs we have left, but I think we're maybe halfway. In case you're just joining us and you want to know what the hits are just real quick, we got a Buster Sword. That's the big news. And then, funny enough, out of the first pack, we also got a Buster Sword. But it was sort of the menu version. And then we got a Jumbo Kakitar, which is lovely. We also got there was one more cool thing we got. We got a Water Crystal. We got a Noctis. We got a Jill. Oh, and we got the foiled Dark Commandant, which I might have already said that. But we've got a couple good things in here. It's been a very fun little box. It's nice to open Magic cards again. All I ever do is just order singles, and I think it's kind of destroyed some of the magic. No pun intended for me. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a Malboro. We've got a Bard's Boo. Just use the link to your phone Windows link feature, and your phone shows up the camera. Awesome. Good to know. The other thing is I don't know that I I guess I could just use USB, but I also didn't have that cord. I did it very quickly. If I do this again, which I might, because I'm having a nice time, I will take you up on that, and I'll do exactly that. Blitzball, Adventures In. Also shows up a drive. Yeah, I know about that part. Oh, cool. We got Squall, who is actually Denitha, Denitha's a fantastic card, especially if you're building equipment. So awesome. We love that. We got a Phoenix Down. How does Phoenix Down work? Pay 2, it's an artifact, return creature card from the battlefield. You know what's cool about this? So basically pay 2 and you get a creature back, which is what Phoenix Down does. But they made sure to also say, or you could exile target skeleton, spirit, or zombie, which is very in flavor. If you've ever played Final Fantasy, you know you can use a Phoenix Down on some certain enemies, and it will, or you can even use like a hyper potion, and it'll actually do damage to them because they're undead. Love that so much. Such a cool little thing, man. They just did such a good job with this. Realm sketching. I fucking love that, dude. Oh, that's so awesome. Because I've seen this card, but I just found Realm in the game a couple days ago, and so this is the first time I've seen it since then. That is so fucking cool. Look how the dino's like coming out of the paint. Oh, that's awesome. Damn it. Let's see, we got Aaron KVT says a long time no see, formerly Silvumbrion. Oh, Silvumbrion, what's going on? Posture check, appreciate that. Obligatory Phoenix Down, mini boss, insta kill. Yeah, man. Oh, here we go. Reach the Horizon. This is one I might play instead of Sky Shroud Claim. Search your library for 2 basic land cards or towns with different names. Put them into the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. I just like the flavor of that. And of course, as you can see, it is clearly from 7. So I stand. Size, let's go, my boy. I actually don't even know what he does. I think he's one of the birds. One of the bird staples, I would imagine. When he enters, you can search for a bird. Or so anytime, so he's going to instantly search for a bird. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. We got a Magitech Infantry. Trino Dark City. Hey, Steven. Here's what I have something for you that you can use until you pull this card, actually. I want to play 14 very bad, but I don't know that I'm going to just because I don't trust myself. That's amazing. There are 53 art cards, and it looks like this is the last one. Any good pulls so far? Yeah, the big pull that we got, Silvumbrion is Buster Sword. And we also got another Buster Sword that was the regular art, but that was the big pull. The card's already on one of my decks. Of course it is. Yeah, two Buster Swords in one pack is pretty wild. Yeah, the art on these, they like I say, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. You want some ASMR next time I open the pack? You want me to like go right by the mic? I could do that. Have y'all seen the video? One of my friends sent it to me. Have y'all seen the video of the guy? He's like, it's like ASMR, but the title is something along the lines of boyfriend takes you out for a date, but then the ops pull up on him. And then it's just like, it starts out all calm and he's like, that's a nice dress you've got on. You look good in it. Where do you want to sit? Oh, they have really, really good French toast here. Oh, God! It just like spirals into madness. It's so stupid. I love videos like that. Grandpa's Ochu. I know I should have brought the blicky. Zach Fair. And see, I would be excited about pulling Zach, but he's actually already in the pre-con. So it is what it is. But so we got Zach Fair. That's cool. And actually his effect is... his effect's kind of a spoiler. I'm not even going to read it. But his effect is very in flavor. Ooh, Elixir. Here we go. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Children in cards. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's pretty dang good if you're trying to keep the deck memories returning. Whoa. I don't even need it. I already got one, but the fact that lightning did in fact show up, I feel the respect. I feel the love. The Elixir word is very cool. There's Wyvern, we got a Forest, we got a Hero. What's this Forest from? This is from 9? And I actually recognize that because I started 9 then quit. It pissed me off. I will go back to it at some point, but... Oh, is it Spencer? I didn't even realize. I'll take it off your hands. The lightning? Alright. I might actually... here's what I'll say about that, Steven. I wouldn't mind that. I would trade this card to you, but right now I need it. I need the energy because if we stick true to you pull more than one type of art, I would love to get the Amino art of it. That would be really, really cool. So let's just manifest that. Just real quick, we pulled that lightning, so surely we're gonna pull the other lightning, right? The one with the Amino art. Let me get the cards up a little bit. Yeah, the Force cards are lovely. Paladin's Arms, I think I might have already pulled that out, but I do need that. Instant Ramen, in case you're just joining us and you haven't seen that. The Instant Ramen is just such a fun little card. It's got a flash and everything. We got the Straw. This is from 12. So, Demoguri, there you go. That's and I love that they did this, that they pulled some art from the games for like very specific, for specific cards. They just reskinned old cards. Wait, okay. I thought this card was something else for a second. It was not. I thought that was Vivi for a second. I was about to pop off. Crystal Fragments. Oh. Hang on a second. Okay, Imixel. I haven't played, what is this, 4? That's another Mythic. This is a cracked box. Oh, we got Vanille. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, cool. And she's actually foil. Wow. And that's one of the Surge foils, not Surge foils, but this is one of the borderless that you can pull because it's not. You'll notice this icon here. This means it's from the regular set. If it has the Chocobo, because there's a Chocobo icon, that means it's from the Commander decks. So that's a fun little pull. She's not really worth much as far as like money goes, but that's a cool pull. But I got excited because I recognized the edge and I thought, oh, hang on, that's one of the chases. But lovely. Oh, I thought it was a cloud too. Oh, I need to pull a cloud. That would be really nice. MXS of 14. Okay, I misread my Roman numerals. That's what that is. Croc Lucas says, do you also play the online MTG game? I would love to. I have not. And my problem with it is that I don't trust myself to not become like addicted to it, which is, probably... Oh, I just realized it's not even showing up. Hang on. There we go. I appreciate that, Croc Lucas. Thank you so much. I just made this today, so the layers are wrong. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Croc. Much appreciated. But yeah, I would love to, because just as a little nod, like if you just came in, like, yeah, there's art. There's a lot of nice art from 14 in this. I want to play it really, really bad, but I know it would consume my life. Here we go. And I just can't. I can't let that happen. Commune with beavers. Sure. This is Final Fantasy 2. I wouldn't know this at all. But I love that Commune with Beavers is a card title. Ice Flan, Choco Mag, Item Shopkeep, Bober, Marlboro, Bad for Your Lungs, Lunatic Panorama. This is from 8. Aha! Search for the Frozen. This is Nature's Claim, and it's a Search for the Frozen Esper. I love this because this is literally a shot from 6. This is like the only one I think that they did that was just like a straight pixel shot. Did my hands work? It was just a straight pixel shot. So very, very cool. Albert Steiner. He's a very good, like, if you're just starting out, you just want to build a quick command, if you like 9 and you want to play commander, he's a great start for if you're trying to build like a Voltron equipment deck. Very, very good start. Cargo ship. Gaius von Biosar, who is from 14. No, who is from 14. Furion. Equipped creatures you control have haste whenever a non-token equipment enters. Create a token that's a copy of it. That's... Oh, so it gives you a quick, like, token illusion. That's kind of fun. Go to T-Rex, Swamp, Hero. We are cashing out on on the posture check. Thank you. We're cashing out on some of these lands. That Furion card slaps. I low-key want to build that deck. I low-key want to build Giot, who is, I guess, from 4. I want to build this. He's basically red-white Srom, now that I'm looking at him. And he's got double strike. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't know, Spencer. I kind of want to build that now. I know we were talking about that earlier, but... Oh my God, Shane, yes, it's so much fun. So much fun. A little ASMR for you. Oh God, yeah. We got Blazing Bomb. We got Fight On. We got Gashal Greens. We got Magic Damper. We get Cloudbound Noodle. Dude, you can do it. You absolutely could just do that, and the world would keep on spinning. Throw your money away. It's okay. Bane Treachery. Poo-poo UFO. So the funny thing about this, I've been hearing, and I haven't actually read this card that deeply. Oh yeah, because it just gives you a free land drop. They're saying this card puts in actual work. Yeah, so that might be a brainstorming card. Black Waltz number 3. Prima Vista. We got Side Quest Hunt the Mark. We got Kuja, who I've seen every fucking body, and their brother has been pulling Kuja. That guy, and Hero. Gotta turn that shit up. Hell yeah, girlfriend effort. Gig Spirals, what's going on? How are you? Here we go. Someone has to change their underwear now. All right, what else we got? Goo Goo Gardener. Wait, hang on. 2 in there. Scorpius and all. Come on, I need something special now. You know what's funny? I once heard, I was watching somebody stream or something, and it was during the Genshin days, like when Genshin just came out and everybody was doing it, and someone was getting really upset, and so they were going through their summons very fast, and they were like, next. Like the second they could tell it wasn't, a hyper rare or whatever, instantly they skipped it. And their buddy on stream was like, whoa, you gotta slow down. Like, you gonna scare it away. You gotta respect it and go slowly. And I think there's truth to that. I think if you jump to the end, it ruins the pull. You have to, like, sneak up on it. You can't scare it away. Rufus Shinra, very, very cool. Fun fight. Unexpected Request. I feel like I think I do remember that from 9. Orin's Inspiration. I just love the art on this one. I don't think this is a card I would probably end up playing, but look at that. Hell yeah. Take Attack, what's going on? Can't believe I caught a rare DCG stream. I'm going to try to do it more often. I really, really, really... Yes! Okay, I needed Aerith, actually. I would like to get back to doing them more often. And I always say that, but you know how it goes. Really need an Aerith. I actually have a deck that cares about +1/+1 counters. And for flavor, it's going to be the Tiva Commander deck. So that just goes perfectly. Super happy to get that one. Oh, and there's 2 rares. Look, we got jacked as well. So that's beautiful. Nice little jacked. Got overkill. This is beautiful. The fact that they put the... a couple things to say about this. The fact that they put in a card that were like that was going to handle the giant Kagetar is hilarious. The other thing that's hilarious is that this card is not just... You might see that and go, oh, that's stupid. It actually is overkill. But the -9999 gets around a lot of things. So like if a card's indestructible and you have another card that says destroy target creature, indestructible says it can't be destroyed. But for whatever reason, the way they wrote the rules in Magic, this minus thing gets around it. Because then it doesn't deal damage to it. It makes the nature of its health bar then 0. It's like in... like, I don't know if you guys have gotten to the part in Expedition 33 where there's a certain affliction that just halves your health. It'd be like if it just made your maximum health 0. That's what this does. And so it's a really, really, actually a very good card because it does sort of get around that. The Deadbeat Dad? Yeah, the Deadbeat card, Dad card. We got a Swamp, and then what's the... Oh, hell yeah, we got Barrett. Hell yeah. I'm going to collect these art cards, dude. I got to do it. I might collect them and then make like a big poster with them or something. That would just be sensational. We are coming up. I think we have... Okay, we still got 9 packs left, so we're doing all right. Just chilling. Literally only played Magic for the first time the other week. It's at the set's pre-release. Yeah, it's a wild game. It's extremely complicated, but it's also... It's one of those like easy to get into, but hard to master type games. You know what I mean? Let's see. Spencer says there's also a combo between that card that makes your opponent's loot light equal to its toughness. You can cast Overkill with a trigger on the stack. You'll have to explain that to me, but I believe you because that's again hard to master, right? Spencer and I have been playing Magic together for probably 10 years now or more, and he's a better knowledge base and probably a better player than I am, and just knows all of those things. But there are weird interactions in the game. Oh, that's my big Nitty going to Tesa when it dies. One with hero. I do play those type of cards in Tesa. That might go in just for fun. Hey, let's go. Okay, that might mean we're getting lightning. I want the Amino lightning. Look at that. So cool. Lightning's low-key might be like top 3 favorite character. And you know what's funny about it is like I didn't think 13 was a sensational game by any means, but I liked it. Like it was like it's the worst Final Fantasy that I love is what I tell people. 13 had a lot of good ideas and not a lot of good execution, but man, the vibes were immaculate. Omega. Yes, here we go. This is the one I was looking for. We got Tiva's Limit Break. If I can get my big ass thumb out the way. Yeah, and so this is cool because obviously you recognize the scene. She's doing the somersault here, and it's cool. It's tiered, so you can play the 1 green, and then you can just do target creature gets +2/+2. You can pay a little bit more. Meteor Strikes pay a little bit more. Final Heaven, and Final Heaven triples the power and toughness, which is insane. I can't speak. It's so crazy. It's insane to triple something. You don't see the word triple printed on a Magic card very often. Side quest rates joke though. Clive's Hideaway. This card I think is seeing play in a lot of decks. Ooh, look at that. Hey, this is from 13. This is not actually a great card or anything, but boy, it sure is pretty. I mean, look at that. Good heavens. Sorry, I'm a little bit. And it's foil too. That's pretty. Guadasalam and Hero. Final Fantasy VI has some bangers in it. King Sparrow says, I played the Final Fantasy TCG already, so it's kind of similar. I was still struggling. Really? You know, I was wondering, I have often wondered what the player base looks like for the Final Fantasy card game, because none of the cards, at least unless you get like the super special arts, none of the cards are ridiculously expensive. It seems like a pretty reasonable game to get into. So I would be interested. I feel like I've never seen anyone playing it, but it may also just be a location thing. Yeah, the music is just, oh. Yeah, so I was talking about this earlier, but the way they do the summons is so cool. Shiva's going to come out, 2 turns, you're going to get Heavenly Strike. She's going to come in and put stun counters. The 3rd turn, Diamond Dust. Draw a card for each tap. So yeah, God, they did a good job. Size of Chocobo, hell yeah. Oh man, we dropped a bunch of shit. Our little tower is. Uemitsu does not miss. Ash, Princess of Dalmascara. This is from a 12, I think, yeah. Oh, we got something foil here. Do you want to take a gander at what is beneath this? First of all, we have a nice cut summon here. You want to take a gander? And it's foil. It's a foil jumbo Kakutar. Let's go. We're eating good. That's probably up there, is it not? you were for a store. That's awesome. Okay, and then it's like y'all and okay, very cool. What a box. And it's foil. Love that. Love that for me. Cool. And a fucking adorable bird token. I mean, look at that face. Don't you want to take him home? Don't you want to feed him lots and lots of beans? And then fart weird? I forget how many. Yeah, so in case you haven't seen this, and Magic is a low number game. It's like full of 2/2s and 3/3s. This makes this a 99997. It's so stupid. I can't believe they printed that. How funny. And then, you know what's funny about that too? There's actually an alternate art of the Jumbo Kakutar. But we got that one, and I'm happy with it. Here we go. I kind of want to get to these commander decks, so now I'm like, let's get to the good. But I don't want to scare it away, so I have to slow down a little bit. You gotta slow down. Don't sneak up on it. I mean, don't freak it out. You gotta. Crystal's Chosen. Ooh, Summon Problem Garuda. I bet Jack would want that one because he's building something. Ah, there's the Fire Crystal. Great. It's going to give stuff haste. It's going to make your red spells cheaper. And it's going to give you, if you want to pay 6 on another turn, you can get a copy of something. That's really fun. And we got a foil Chocobo summon. Let's go. Ooh, the hunger's starting to hit me. I got to refuel with an animal cracker. That's always how it goes, Sunny Jim. Sunny Jim says, I haven't played an MTG since college, and I have to admit, this might be the set that pulls me back into it. I agree with you. Because I was in the same boot. I was in the same boat. I actually skipped for quite a long time. And then, especially during college when I was broke, then I got back into it because of the Kamigawa set, which is basically like, I call it the anime set because it was the first time that Magic ever really embraced anime. There was a very cool, I can just share this real quick while I chew on animal crackers. I can't spell, but here we go. There was a very, very cool trailer for it, if I could. Yeah, so I won't play the whole thing. It's copyrighted as hell and all that, but you definitely should watch it. But Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, this is the trailer that got me back into it because I saw this, but it's just this awesome, well-produced like anime thing where it was how they were promoting the set basically, and it's just awesome. It's like a Neo Japan area, and it's a very fun set. I've opened so many packs from it. And there's Tamio. So cool. This is the set that got me back into it, and that's usually how it goes. You see one set and you're like, oh fuck, I want to play this. Then you're obsessed, and then you're buying all the cards, and it's so much fun. I love it. And Magic gets a lot of flack rightfully because of a handful of things that go down. But man, I cannot deny the fun that I have, the time with my friends, the magic that I feel when I open a fucking Buster Sword like that. You know what I mean? So, are there things I'm upset about? Yes, but life's really dull when you just spend it bitching. Deep breath. Oh, yeah. I bet you are. King Smiles. And that's, that feels like the realistic way to do it, right? Then you can get kind of, it's a realistic way to actually collect the set. I was kind of talking about that earlier. So let's see what else we got. Suplex. I just love that. If you missed it earlier, they printed that part from Final Fantasy VI. Really cool, kind of anime style. Seymour on the Syncopate. They killed it. Oh, we got Renault. That's fun. I don't know if we pulled Renault yet. Maybe we did. Queen Brun, Ultimecha, times Sorceress. Ah, this card is very good. This is going to see a lot of play. This is from 4. No, this is from 14. I take it back. Don't know how to say his name. Luisu Sacrifice, perhaps. But this is going to see a lot of play. And that's going to be a card I'll probably end up playing myself. Cornered by Black Mages. And the Plains. What's the Plains from? That's 12. Okay. And of course we have a nice little Genova art card. You just can't pass up these art cards, man. They're just spectacular. I gotta put this Buster Sword somewhere that is not gonna get me in trouble. There we go. Okay. Because I keep like rubbing my arm over here. I don't want to mess it up. Hero named Villain, what's going on? It has been a minute. Good to see you, dog. How are you? Louisu? Louisoy? Louis from Louisiana. Louisiana Lou. Here we go. Shopkeep. Malboro. Again, how did they get away with that? That's a cigarette brand. It's bad for your lungs, baby. Faint's Treachery. Sandworm. That's a new one we haven't seen yet. I got Primal Garuda. Yeah, I guess it's an uncommon. Diamond Weapon. That might see some play. Garland. That of Cordelia. A Realm Reborn. That's actually a pretty good hit. And that art, it's a 6-drop. The permanents you control have 1 minute, add 1. Yeah, that's so a 5-color deck that cares about enchantments would love this deck, or would love this card. And that's from Final Fantasy IV, I believe. So that's a hit. Yeah, the Realm Reborn is very, very good. In case you wanted to see the art a little better, I was kind of looking at it with my real eyes and not the screen, but how nice is that? Don't know who these characters are yet. I haven't played 4, but God, who drew this one? Onotaka? So cool. Also, this is in the wrong spot. This goes over here. Alright. Nice. It's coming along. We got 4 packs left. And then we're going to run through the commander decks, which each come with a commander sampler. I mean, a collector sampler. So there's a possibility we do, in fact, get the T-Fime after. We're not going to get it here, but we might get it there. Let's see. For a 6 MC, I don't think it's worth it. And that's, yeah, right? Like, but if you're in green, and if you're already at 6 mana, you know, it's kind of like, it's not my kind of card. There are a lot of people that would really be into that card, but for 6 mana, I would just rather play something, like, there's another card, like Prismatic Vista, that has, like, everything. It's like a 2-drop, I think, and like everything taps for every color. I'd rather run something like that that's going to get you there. If I'm already at 6 mana, I don't know that I... But then again, it replaces itself. You pay 6 mana and suddenly all your permanents are land, so then you can go and play something else. I don't know. There's arguments for it. Azure just says hello. Yes. Best villain in the series. Don't at me. I fucking love Ultras. I can't believe... He showed up the first time, I was like, look at this ugly fucker. But then I started to see him more. Then I started really cracking up. Juggling's Lance, Colosseum Behemoth, the Emperor of Palamethia, Jesse, 50 months.
Well,
God!
hello there.
Jesse, I guess I just got to stream now. I guess I have to stream 50 straight months for you, man. Damn, thank you, Jesse. How you doing, big dog? It's good to see you, man. We gotta get together and play some Grambly, dog. It's been a minute. Genova, that's fun. We have a foil behind this. I don't know what it is. But we have Genova. Lovely hit. Airship Crash. Bummer. And then we got that. But cool, we got Squall. Another Squall art. Beautiful. We got 3 packs left. Oh, boy. Let's just remember that no matter what happens, we win. Right? We got this. I'm happy. The only way it could have been better if it was foil. We got 2 Jumbo Kakitars. I have to build an equipment deck now. It's not if, but I must. All right, got you. I got you, big dog. 50 months worth of streams. Not a big deal, big dog. I got you. Let's see. I'm trying to manifest the art of the alternate art of lightning. I'm trying to manifest a Sephiroth. I'm trying to manifest a VV. I'm trying to manifest some of that type stuff. A Sephiroth would be a crazy hit. Cloud. Oh, you're actually. That's what I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to manifest a Cloud. I really would like to do a Cloud. Ah, and Walker, we got the nice brainstorm. Look at that. Final Fantasy 14 heads are gonna appreciate this. Hell of a hit. Hell of a hit, and it's only an uncommon too. So I mean, this is, if you're wanting this card, it's probably gonna be $1. Beautiful. Reno and Rude. Fire Magic. That's a good sign. Maybe we're gonna get the VV here. Snowfilliers. My boy. The Wandering Nistriel. The Lunar Whale. All right. That's a pretty cool little hit there. I don't think he's worth a lot, but nonetheless, it's cool that we hit that art. Let's see what else we get. That raises hand. Easy way to get 50 months of stream because I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. Stop it. Don't do this to me. I'm telling you right now. Do not do this to me. Don't tempt me with a good time. All right, we got Talon Greeter, Ice Magic, Dwarven Castle Guard, Thunder Magic, Lightning. That's a good thing. Sephiroth. That's a good thing. I'm telling you, we're going to get... There's one more hit. We got Laboratory Maniac, which is the Funny Dale Adventures. And Laboratory Maniac, actually a very good card. That's a win con card. You play that card, and usually it's because you're about to win the game. Magic Armor, Dark Knight's Greatsword. Make it a little better for y'all. Esper Origins. Transformed it. That's awesome. A foil Blitzball because we haven't pulled enough Blitzballs yet. Gungaga. Gungaga? Where are you from? Gungaga. Hey, chat, where are you from? Chat, where are you from? Me? Gungaga. The first packs of the game are... Stop it, Steven. This is the last pack, y'all. Look at me in the face. Last pack. We had first pack magic. Will we have last pack magic? I think we can. I think it's possible. I think I gotta remember where the right button is. Where's the right button? There it is. I think it's possible. Me? Gungaga. I don't know where you from, but me? I'm from Gungaga. Oh, I know, Spencer. Yeah, because Esper in Magic is a very different thing than Esper in FF6. Blitzball Shunt. Combat Tutorial. This is fun. Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here, says Lou. That's a really fun little flavor. Paladin's Arms. 24 Karat Magic. Ooh. Monk's Fist. Ooh, that's a rare. And this is from 16. That is a rare in the sheet, so that's cool. We got a Tom. I don't think we pulled a Tom Berry yet, but he's got he's gonna have First Strike and Death Touch, meaning he doesn't. The way First Strike works is their damage goes first. So in other words, if it's like a 2-1 versus a 2-1, the one with First Strike is going to hit first. So do the 2 damage and survive. When in any other case they would trade, they both die. But because Tom Berry has Death Touch and First Strike, as soon as he deals any damage, is lethal. So it's just like in the game where he walks up, stabs you, you're dead. Amazing flavor. They did it so right. It didn't need to come in tapped. They were assholes for that. But Zidane. Sorcerer Schemes. Okay. Jador Aristocratic Capital. Oh, this is actually a very good card. You pay 6, target opponent mills half their library, round it down. That means you just put half their library in the graveyard. Stupidly good. Cloud Hideaway again. Fat Chocobo foil. A forest. Aw, that's okay. That's all right. We still had a hell of a box, y'all. Hell of a box. Let's clap it up. Let's recount some of the things that we in fact did get. Let me get all this out of the way. Let's recount what we did get. We got a Buster Sword. This is the big hitter. Massive, massive hit. We got some Clyde Highways, which are going to be pretty good. Wandering Mystriel. We got Genova, Realm Reborn. We got 2 of the crystals. We got the foil Jumbo Cat Guitar, which is awesome. We got a couple other little things in here. Kuja, Furion. We got Vanille. We actually had quite a few mythics in this whole thing, which was a little bit shocking to me. Got Saz, this was just fun, and it's one of those things where like I could have pulled really nothing at all, and I would have been happy. But man, what a fun, just a good time all around. There was a lot of mythics in this. Usually mythics go maybe like what, like maybe 3 or 4. I feel like I had like 6 or 7 in this, and I could be off. I could be misremembering. Maybe it is 6 or 7 is normal, but this was the first pack. Can you believe that shit? Amazing. Appreciate you, Steven. Be good, my boy. Drive safe. All right, y'all. Let's open up the Commander. I only got one Sid, so I guess I didn't win my little competition with the boys. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get these piles sorted up. Oh, I'm so happy about that Buster Sword. What a clean W. I'm gonna put this over here. Let's see. We want to open the 7 Commander first or the 10 Commander first? I'm gonna let y'all decide while I pull my. We got this one and this one. What will it be? 7 or 10? 7 or 10? 7 or 10? First person I see say anything about it, we're gonna go with them. Ooh. 7? All right, bet. The 10 one's gonna make me cry. The 10 one will probably make me cry because I've already seen some of the art in it, and oh my god, oh my goodness. Let me actually let y'all see this being done now. And I did order this off Amazon, so I'm really hoping that it is in fact all there. I've heard horror stories. Okay, we got a lot of packaging here. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but cool nonetheless. Here is the super secret. Not so secret. What is it? Hang on. Here we go. Jeez, man. Emotional damage. All right, I'm gonna leave. All right, Diva Gurry. 1 a.m. and spin. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, get some rest. Thank you for dropping by, Diva Gurry. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. We should do this more often. Got a nice little box. I don't care. I want all this good stuff. All right, so we have this, the collector booster sampler. We will get to that in a second. First, I want to look at the art in this. Come on. Come on. Extra super duper last pack, yes. It's the extra innings pack. I'm so excited about this. Also, someone remind me before we go, I want to show y'all something that I can only show y'all if I destroy my entire setup. So please remind me. So we got Cloud, which is awesome. That's what a lot of people are going to play. This is actually the commander that I'm building currently, and the big fancy full art is what I want to get. But this is what I'm building, and she basically just, a lot of commander decks you play early and they help get the deck going. This is you play her because you're probably about to win. When she comes in, you're going to start taking a lot of combats because suddenly if she has double strike, and if your other creatures have double strike, and there's a lot of like synergies to get them to have that. And, that's where it was. There are enchantments that make these triggers happen multiple times. You can get this to like 12 or more combats in one turn, meaning everyone dies. So very, very cool. You're going to play her as the win con. Second Sid, it is a count double unfortunately, just because it's part of the precon. We were trying to do it like what you actually pull from the box, but yeah, you got a Sid, very cool. Elena, I love Elena's such a fun character. Let's see, Heidegger, a Hella Trooper. Cool thing about, let me get this right so y'all can see. A lot of these are going to be really, really good to make an equipment deck. God, I'm so bummed I didn't pull the fancy schmancy Cloud. Ultimate Magic Holy, so good, because it just saves the day for you. And you can pay it, let's see, I was going for Foretell for 2. Okay, it's not Plot, it's Foretell. But basically it just makes everything indestructible, and then if you were to be dealt damage, it's 0. So it's just like a save the day card, give me one more turn. Avalanche is Sector 7. Sneaky good, because it's going to see how many, especially if it's a 4-player game in Commander, you're going to see everybody, all their artifacts, and it's going to make it very, very big, very fast. Okay, Sith, Kujata, Ultimate Magic Meteor, Vincent, so fucking cool. Yuffie, I'm probably going to put this actually in a different deck because I have a ninjutsu deck. Very excited about her. Bugenhagen, this guy's awesome. He's going to be very, very good in the Tifa deck that I'm trying to build.
simply because he kind of instantly ramps you, and then you also get to draw if you have hit the 7 power, which this deck is really wants to do. Professor Hojo, Summoning Materia. We got Aerith. This is I can't decide if I'm gonna end up playing this Aerith or not. I definitely want to play the other one, but possibly. Red 13 is extremely good in this deck because he says if anything's modified, which is auras, equipments, or +1/+1 counters, which is how I'm building it, he gets a trample and vigilance, which is extremely, extremely good. Sephiroth, this is stupidly good in this deck. Like this is shockingly cheap because it is mass printed these precons, but this is a very, very, very good card. Especially the way that I'm trying to build it. Love this one. This is Yuffie Shuriken. Very, very fun. We got the Wrecking Ball arm. Austere Command. A lot of these are kind of reprinted. I love this one. This is a lot of you that have played Remake will appreciate this, but the fact that they have this, and this is a great card too, by the way. It just kind of saves all your stuff from getting destroyed, so it's the flavor is that you're being concealed, right? You're sneaking away. Got a good Pure Silver Paladin, which is a staple for equipment decks. Unfinished Business, Vanquish the Horde, Chaos Warp. They just casually put you a Hellkite Tyrant in here, which Hellkite Tyrant is actually at one point was a pretty expensive card. Professional Facebreaker, Armory Automation. Everyone loves this card, and having it with the Final Fantasy skin on it is just so sweet. Champion's Helm, Conqueror's Flail, Dark Steel Plate. You got the Cloud wearing it, of course. This is just so cool, man. So, so cool. And this is awesome, too, because Sword of the Animist kind of sees play in a lot of decks. So this is just the best, even if she's not really having a sword, per se. To have Aerith on that is just so damn cool. Got some lands that I'm going to need to fix my mana, because I'm certainly going to need that. Mana fixing is one of the most difficult parts. But I am curious about, like, some of the art. So you have, let's see. You got the Shinra Cannon. You got the Chocobo Farm. Oh, God, it's so cool. You have Wutai as a Cinderglade. You have the Shinra Reactor as the Clifftop Retreat. God, that's so fucking cool, dude. That's so awesome, dude. You got the Shinra Reactor as the Clifftop Retreat. Come on, man. Exotic Orchard. Oh, I was gonna say, this is from 10. What the hell? How'd this get in here? They just reprinted one Exotic Orchard and we're like, we'll just sneak it in there. This is from 10. What is happening? Then you have, Wall Market. Oh, God, this is awesome. I'm like a kid at Christmas right now. This is what the hell is it? It's like the train road, the train area. This is just... and there's where Sephiroth killed the giant snake. That's your Rubron Crag. God, this is so cool. Scavenger Grounds. Oh, and then of course the this is Spire Ministry. I thought the command tower was gonna be Shinra headquarters, but I guess I wonder what the command tower is then. Make sure y'all can see still. There's Zach, there's Barrett, Dispatch. Oh, gotta have this, of course. Some of y'all will really appreciate this. Hell of a card. And man, and you know what I like about this, by the way? So there's obviously in the game, there's different versions of like what Cloud does on like the Ferris wheel event, but like you choose based on whatever the stats are, or whatever it ends up being, depending on if you're playing a remake or the original. But you go with different people, right? They printed this one in the pre-con as if to say, like, this is what really happened, and the rest of them you would have to get in the collector boosters, which is so funny to me that they're like, yeah, this is what actually happened, but the rest of them are kind of funny too. I just appreciate that as someone who is Team Tifa. Vandal Blast. I love the Cultivate with Aerith. That's so, so cool. Harmonize, Nature's Lore. And then the Arcane Signet with Cloud and the Buster. Oh, it's so cool. Colossus Hammer. Hero's Blade. Hero's Heirloom. I lost my mind when I saw this because Lightning Greaves is a staple everywhere. Like I run Lightning Greaves in multiple decks, so to see what the Tifa boots is just it's so fucking cool. Skull Clamp, Soul Ring. I like the Soul Ring. It's the materia. Vincent's boots. I wonder. I'm trying to figure out what the command tower is. Okay, the command tower is in fact the Shinra headquarters, which I love. That's such good flavor. Such good flavor. And we've got some lovely lands. And it looks like they are just kind of recycling because there's like a different land for each. Yeah. Nice. And we got some tokens. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, there's a foretell. That's fun. All right. Let's see what's in our little collector booster. It's very tiny. I'm not holding my breath, but it would be nice. Let's see what we got. Da, 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 da. Oh, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Just gonna look away. I'm gonna turn back around. Okay, we got Rejoin the Fight, which is a one from the 6. And oh, dude, Jesse, I hope so. Nope, nothing. Nothing of super duper crazy value, but cool. Those can go in the rare pile. All right, we will take this. We'll put it here, just so I got a little handy spot for it. I'll make the little handy dandy box they give us. That's okay, because the real Blast Pack Magic is going to be the next one. So we already kind of did have some very good pulls. It was a great box. Okay, so there's that. And the last thing we got, y'all. FF10. This one's going to make me cry. Because there are some sensational little nods to the game in this. Yeah, man. The amount of flavor was just... And you know, you appreciate that too, because it's easy to just sort of like, here's some nice art, and we're gonna have an old card, and we're gonna put this art on it, and that's gonna be fun and hooray. But yeah, by them taking the time to really make the cards actually function the way that you would think, this thing does not want to come out here. There you go. Let's do this right here. Yank this out of here, nice and easy. And then the collector's like tucked away. Jeez, I don't know how to make it hard to get into. Sound like my dad. Why did they make it so hard to get into? All right, here we go. Let's see what we get in that in a second. Dump all this out of here. All right, now that we're on 10, we should swap over to the 10 music. Ooh, start the PlayStation. Just claw off the box. Yeah, just attack. This is going to be... I'm going to split it in half because my little tiny baby hands. All right, so we got Titus. All right, and the way this deck wants to work is they want you to have counters and have your counters go everywhere and multiply. And this is the card that kind of runs it all. This is Yuna, obviously, as many of you know. And those that don't care about Final Fantasy but just play Magic are going to abuse the hell out of this card because it is broken. It is busted. It is way too good. Basically, anytime something that you have with counters on it leaves, she then gets to basically just take that and make counters on something else, which is something you should not be able to do. And it doesn't care what kind of counters. It just simply transforms them into +1/+1 counters, which makes it really valuable. And I'll also say, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, this is actually a misprint. Do you see that? The little, the triangle is off. So that's kind of fun. I have and I guess Titus is like that too. So we got a misprint. That's kind of cool. Art is next. The flavor is kind of sick. It absolutely is. So, love having Yuna in there. Chocobo Knights, got Luzu. Lord Jisco Guado. Protection Magic. Yeah, some of the unicards in this are just look sensational. Protection Magic is awesome. And these are shield counters, and of course, whenever they finally do go, she's going to recycle them. So good. Summon Ixion. Summon Yojimbo. Summoner Sending. What a lovely card this is. Very good card, too. Blitzball Stadium. Here's Lulu for the freaks in chat. She's actually pretty good. Owaka. He's actually very good. We got Riku. I don't even know what she does. Oh, that's right. I think she steals counters, which again is very good, flavorful from the game. Some of Valfor. Got Seymour. Spear Grid, extremely good card. We'll be playing this in the Tifa deck. Very, very, very good. Stare. We got Magic Sisters, the Summon, Trommel. You could build him by himself and it'd be very good. Oh, this is a great card. Art and effect and all. So, so good. And this is the cool thing, right? If you remember this scene from 10, the card, you cast it, choose one. Continue the pilgrimage, sacrifice a creature. If you do draw a card, then you can put a creature card in a land from in the battlefield, or find another way. Return 1 and 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. If you've played the game, you know that continue the pilgrimage, what that actually means for the characters in the game. If you find another way, you know what that means for... So, so cool, man. So, so cool that they took the time to make that what it was. You just whistle. I said I wouldn't cry. It just takes you back, doesn't it? Yeah, just buy singles. If you're super duper interested in this, you can just buy singles. You don't have to buy the whole thing to get certain cards. Kimari, Shalinda, Sin and Cataclysm. I got Waka. Although his hair is a little bit too nice here. His hair, I remember in the game being much more of like just a straight middle finger as his haircut. Collective Effort. This is the part when they're rolling on the rails. So cool, man. Best second card, that Kamari. That Kamari did look awesome. Damning Verdict, very good card. Very, very good card for +1/+1 counter decks. We'll be playing this. Already have one. It got reprinted. Mine went down in value because it did get reprinted. There it is. And it's such a beautiful thing because Farewell already existed as a card. And it's extremely good. It's like, I want to say it's like a $12 card. It's probably gone down since this. But when I saw that they reprinted Farewell with this art, I just shattered. Because it's the perfect place to put it. Luminous Broodmoth, hell of a card. Hell of a card. Promise of Loyalty, great card as well. They just did such a good job. I had to buy this. You know what I mean? Like you see these and you're like, well, it must be mine. And this is actually one of the situations. Usually when you play Magic, you want to break stuff down and use it for parts and trade what you don't use and everything else. But with this, nah, dog, it almost just makes you want to keep the damn deck together because it's such a good job. It's such a good little tribute to the game. Together Forever. I mean, my goodness. And this is a good card as well. Like, yeah. And then you get just so much value for 1 mana and instant speed like that. Chasm Shulker. This is when Xanarkut's being hit. Pull from tomorrow. They were really in their bag with this, man. Gyre Sage. I'm gonna need that. Hardened Scales. I'm gonna need that. Incubation Druid. Gonna need that. So damn cool. I think, oh, that's right. Endless Detour is a great card that I've played before. It was cool to see them reprint it, but then have the part where Riku's all scared of the thunder. The thunder and lightning. So cool. Right, exactly, Mine. It's like, yeah, I would be sobbing the whole damn time. Yeah, okay, so I was going to say that Brushlands from 10. Exotic Orchard, that's also from 10. Canopy Vista. Flooded Grove is Macalania Woods. Beautiful. It's a shame because I actually hate playing this version of those lands. Like the Flooded Grove, I've never been a big fan of the like pay then add the combination. It's weird to me, but it is technically good. Maybe I'll get over it. But man, that's so fucking cool. Fortified Village. All right, here's the second half. Glacial Fortress. What is Glacial Fortress? This is from 4. Hinterland Harbor. This is when you ride the shoe puff in 10. Oh, God. Oh, it's the far plane, dude. Look, it's the far plane. Some of these things I have not checked until I've seen it just now, so. Port Town. Why are you crying? Don't you remember? Yeah, what a horrible tell. You must have a board wipe. You over there sobbing. Port Town. Prairie Stream. What a time to be alive. Look at the fucking... The imagination of this game was off the charts, bro. I'm feeling things I forgot I could feel. Guys, I might need to call it a day so I can go cry now. Grave Operation is pretty good. I think I got to play that. Path to Exile. Cool to have a new Path to Exile art. This is a card that sees play everywhere. And to see it be this part from 10 is just so damn cool. An offer you can't refuse. I love that. Another one that sees tons and tons of play. Inspiring Call is the ha 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 scene, which is awesome because that's a very good card. I love that so much. 3 Visits. Beautiful. Bread for the Hunt, Arcane Signet. Soul Ring. I love that the Soul Ring is the save station. That is just such a nice touch. Evolving Wilds. I haven't actually seen some of the beachfront. Oh, and that's the scene that's got the blitzball. God. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, that's the far plane. I take it back. This is the actual view of the far plane. Damn it. And look, it's got the quotes from the game too. You're not really going to see the dead, but like your memories of them, they take on the form of the dead person, an illusion, nothing else. Because Riku knows things you don't know. Temple of the False God. And it's got the Lady Unalesca quote. Stop it. They were... Damn it. It's so fucking cool. And of course you have Xanarkin, the command tower. And you got your basic lands. And that's all she wrote. Oh my god, dude. Look at the spirit token. Oh, my heart hurts. These are the spirit tokens? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm hurt. I love that quote too, Double T. All right, y'all, here it is. The final pack we will open and how we will end this because I'm very hungry and want to go eat now. The final pack. We're trying to manifest the full art Tifa. It could happen. It could not happen. We'll see what happens. They did do AF10 justice. I give them full credit. They did a great job. This has been a delight and a half. All right, here we go. You know what? Let's do the bougie way people open packs sometimes. How about a little bit of luck? A little bit of luck. Okay. Relax. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There are 2 cards in here. One of them could be... Oh, actually, that's kind of cool. I was hoping to get a full art, or like the extended art of the Ultimate Holy Magic, so that's actually a pretty good pull. But that's still pretty good. So I'm happy with that. We'll take that. Well, guys, this was a shit ton of fun. I just want to thank you guys so much for dropping by. Considering it's been so long since I've streamed, I got to get back to it. I would love to do it more often. This was a blast and a half. Thank y'all for dropping by on just a random card opening stream. Do y'all want to see this more often? Do y'all want me to open cards more often? Should I make that a thing that we do? I wouldn't mind it. I also need to play some games. Because that's also a thing that I do. So there was a thing you wanted to show up. Exactly. Sharky says, by the way, I found your channel a couple months ago after watching your Artificial Romance video. I accidentally watched almost all your videos. To say I love it. Thank you so much, Sharky. I appreciate that. I'm really proud of that Artificial Romance video, by the way. We don't do streams much anymore, so I don't get to like have conversations after the fact and tell you how I was feeling about stuff. But I was really proud of that one. That was one of the ones where I got done with it and I was like, damn, I kind of popped off a little bit. Like I was kind of amazed that I was able to do that. But yeah, that was a lot of work went into that. I do want to show y'all just very quickly before we call it a day. I want to show you if I could get. Yeah, there's the. It's upside down, but yeah, there are the innumerable packs. I have it upside down because I had to station it that way. But look at all the damn packs that we opened. It is a nightmare. So that's hilarious. But yeah, I had a great time today, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I promise, try to get back to streaming a little bit because it is fun. It's really, really fun. It's a good time. And the other thing is, with YouTube, I kind of stress out about YouTube. Because I have to do a certain amount of views and get money and pay mortgages and all that type of shit. But when I feel like I'm here, I feel like I can just enjoy myself. So thank you for that. Hope to see you again very soon. For this, as I was introduced by the Letting Go video and sucked into everything else you did. Good work. I appreciate that.
Actually, funny enough about the Let It Go video, a lot of people were saying, "Oh man, Expedition 33 would have fit perfectly in here," and I totally agree. So I'm bummed because I kind of wish I had done that video after Expedition 33. But now that I finished it, maybe I should do an Expedition 33 video. I don't know. Jesse, thank you, man. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it, man. I need to. I gotta get back at it. We gotta get together soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Take care of yourselves. Have yourselves a damn good one. And on the 28th will be the next new video, and then after that it'll be 2 weeks, and then we'll have another video. So you won't hear from me very much in the meantime, but you will hear from me toward the end of the month, and then a lot then. So be good. Take care. And we will see you in the next one. I have to remember how to close the screen. There's this. Ta-da! Yeah. Yeah. See y'all. Shoot-a-doo-doo-doo-doo.